already knowing that who is that person who's taking the session today. As you all know me, I'm Mandeep. I'm head of trainers with Skill Ninja Academy. And the session today, which has to be conducted on this, interview preparation, would be taken by none other than our most favorite trainer of Skill Ninja Academy, that is Akanksha Mahajan. So I would like to take few minutes to introduce herself, because she's one of our best trainer working with Skill Ninja Academy from almost 1 year. She has been associated with us. Now, let me tell you about her personally. She is actually, has worked as assistant professor at Guru Nanak Dev University in Amritsar for more than 3 years. So, being a lecturer, she's already experienced. She's expertise in teaching. She's having a degree of master's in business administration in finance. She's specialized in interview preparation field, because being an MBA student, she already, and she is being masters in business administration in finance. She already know that what all things are required to crack an interview. For that, she is specialized in preparation, interview preparation field. She's having a teaching experience of more than 6 years. You all can follow her also on Instagram by the name Personality Warrior Ladies. So I know today Kanksha ma'am is going to have a lot of followers, a lot of fans today, because whenever she takes anyone's class, everybody becomes her fan. So Akanksha ma'am, you can join us now, because all are excited and eager to meet you. So for you all, here is our Akanksha ma'am, who's going to take the session today.
Good afternoon, top of the noon, my lovely ladies. Welcome. Hi. I hope you're all excited for the upcoming workshop. Yes? Thumbs up? Reaction? Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay. So thank you so much, Mandeep ma'am, for the lovely induction. Thank you. It means a lot. So it's good to have a good bunch of ladies with us who are actually looking forward for an enthusiastic session of interview preparation. So first of all, I just want everyone that if I ask you some questions and you're asked to participate in any of the game, you have to be like, there is going to be two-way communication today where you can give your reactions, responses, everything is acceptable. Say yes, shares, thumbs up. Yes, that's what I'm expecting from all the ladies today. Yes. Okay. So without exaggerating much, first of all, let us go and share the first thing, which is interview. So have you heard about this terminology interview, everyone? Yes, interview. Many of us, like whenever, oh my God, interview, interview, interview. These kind of reactions comes into our mind. There are crocodiles, there's so many butterflies in our stomach. Oh. But no, we don't have to fear interview. Why? Because interview is just a normal thing that we all can ace. It's not that difficult that we cannot crack. It's easy if we are prepared well. It's easy if we have some things, pre-planned things already done and conducted. Yes. So next slide. Yes. So what's an interview? Okay. First of all, today's agenda will be the induction. So we'll be talking about what exactly interview is. Then we have basic interview etiquettes. That means the do's and the don'ts of interview. Then the third exciting rapid fire with Akanksha Mahajan that you're going to love. And I want every lady to participate in rapid fire round. Then we have not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 common interview questions that are commonly asked in an interview. Okay, so next slide is, okay, so what is an interview? See, there are basic things which an interview, when it comes to our mind, what is an interview? Or is it a formal setup? It's a structured kind of a meeting. So it is basically the most crucial component of the entire selection process, okay, which is actually designed for the basic interviewee to take them into consideration for hiring purpose, or they are considered or they are not hired. There are two terminologies that I'll be telling you today for an interview: interviewer and interviewee. Interviewer, I repeat, interviewee. So, what is an who is an interviewer? I want everyone, if you have any knowledge, type in the chat box quickly. Who is an interviewer? Come on. Come on, everyone. Interviewer. One. Yes, yes. Come on. I'm waiting for the, yes, yes. Who takes interview? Wow, wow. A lot of ladies. Wow, wow. Who takes the interview? Yes, that's awesome. Who gives interview? Okay. Who takes the interview? Okay. So everyone is clear with this terminology that interviewer is the one who takes the interview. Second terminology is interviewee, one who gives the interview. Basically, the candidate who is appearing for the interview process to get hired. All right. So, interview is a formal setup which is designed by the interviewer to hire the particular candidate who is suitable as per his knowledge, skills, and abilities. All right. I hope it's clear. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Come on. I want reactions, yeah, everyone. It should not be like, okay, ma'am. Come on. We are here for something very, it's very useful and it's going to help you in the long run for your future reference. Come on, ladies. Come on. Yes. Thumbs up. Okay, so now we are here with the second thing of today's workshop, which is interview etiquettes. The basic interview etiquettes means the do's, that means thumbs up, and the don'ts, that means thumbs down. Do's means that you actually have to do that. You are required to follow certain instructions, certain tips and tricks during your process of interview or before appearing for an interview. But what are don'ts? That are not at all. See, this is sign. It's not acceptable in an interview. If you go with those things that are not acceptable, definitely you're not going to be hired at all. So, basic things you need to keep in mind: we have do's, we have don'ts. Moving on to the next slide, let's come up with some of the basic do's that we all have to follow. Do your research. Ladies, I just request you all to jot down these points in your notebooks for your future references. Because at times of contingencies, when you're going for some interview, you have to keep these things in your mind to ace your interview and get hired for that particular organization. And I can see most of you writing, which is really, really good. So come on. The very first is do your research. See, the basic necessity of an interview: do your research. What is that research word? Research word is you have to be very particular about the organization that you are applying for. You need to do complete research, a detailed investigation. Research is detailed investigation that you have to do for that particular organization that you are applying for. What are their products? What are their actually business? What are they going to do? Every aspect of the organization should be clear in your head before going for an interview. If you have complete knowledge about the organization, you've done the research, a detailed investigation about that particular organization, definitely, if any of the interviewer asks you such question, you can ace it very, very good, in a good manner. Second is make a great first impression. As we all know, first impression is utmost important. It's very crucial that you create that first impression in that mindset of the interviewer, that he or she, whosoever is going to take your interview, is like, wow, This candidate has that desired inner thing in himself or in herself. Oh my God, such a good personality. That means a great impression. The very important thing in this point you have to keep in mind, wear a smile. Wear a smile. Don't show, oh my God, oh my God. No.
I think
Wear a,
Akanksha ma'am, sorry to interrupt. So आप एक smile भी बता दो. What kind of
yes,
smile they should
yes,
wear?
definitely. First, actually, I was just trying to say, like, because there are many crocodiles like going on in our stomach, like, where when we're facing the interviewer, we are like, oh my God, oh my God. I'm just telling you the normal intellect that we all face. Actually, it's with everyone, it's normal. Okay. But a normal smile, like smile, like that's a casual smile. Wear that smile. It's very important because that sign of nervousness can actually eliminate you from that particular interview. So you have to wear a casual, normal smile. Don't be over smiling. You should be wearing a casual smile. Is it fine, everyone? Is it fine? So please just so thumbs up, or you can just chat, you jot down that in chat box. I accept that everything. Yes, yes, come on. Because you need to be very interactive, guys. And actually it's overwhelming when you are giving such responses. Thank you, thank you. Yes, very nice. Okay, third point, listen. Okay, interviews just not about speaking and getting yourself actually like you're going for an interview. Somebody asks you the question and you're not listening and you're speaking, because there can be n number of questions that can be asked by different interviewers. Active listening is very important factor in this interview. Active listening. You need to be an active listener. That what sort of question is being asked in an interview. Supposedly, the question is about induction. You have to just give the introduction. Don't get into different details that, okay, this is that. Beating around the bush won't work for you. If you are an active listener, you can ace your interview like a pro, like a pro. So this is what you have to do. Active listening to the set of questions that are being asked by an interviewer is very important. Is it fine? Is it fine all? Yes. Get the details. You have to actually read the job description. It's very important, guys. The job description can take you to heights. The thing, if you are clear that what sort of details are expected from you, is very important. Get the details sorted in your head or straighten up in your head. It's very, very vital, significant, crucial. What sets you apart? Everyone says, I have this degree, I have this degree. See, there are n number of people. For example, I'm giving you a hypothetical situation. There are 100 candidates who are appearing for an interview. All have the post-graduation degree. So then what sets you apart? You all have the same set of degree that the other candidate also have. So what sets you apart? What actually makes you distinctive? Have you ever thought about it? You have to think about it. What sets you apart from the other candidates is very important in an interview, because if every lot has the same set of degrees, what makes you distinctive stands out. The candidates who is actually able to set himself or herself apart is able to crack that particular interview definitely. Ask great questions. Oh, wow. Rinsing. Yes, rinsing. Dynamic. Knowledge. Okay, I'm getting good sort of answers. Okay, nice. Okay, So basically, you have to ask great questions. Don't feel like, oh my God, if I'll ask the interviewer particular questions, what the person will think, what impression that person will have about you. No, it's not like that. If you have certain queries, you can actually put forward to them at the end of an interview. It's very important that you can ask few questions related to whatever is in there in your mind so that you can be clear. I just give you one example of that particular question. What sort of work environment can be provided? What sort of work environment I'm expecting? It can be that basic question that you can actually ask from the interviewer. Then you have to dress appropriately. No casual wears, nothing like you're just going for a formal setup there. Everyone, you have to follow the decorum. You need to dress appropriately. Casual wears are not acceptable in an interview. You have to be like, formal dress up attire. You have to dress appropriately because you're going for an interview. So for that, there is a formal organization. Okay, sure. I'll explain it. Ask when we basically what sets you apart. The fifth question is what sets you apart. See, if there are a number of people who are appearing for an interview, okay, they have same set of degrees and everything. What sets you apart from them? Maybe you are dynamic, right? Maybe you've handled some project XYZ, you've managed something really different out of box, you're creative, you have that analytical, strong analytical skills, problem solving skills. So the next is act calm and confident. It's very important. Can anyone tell me that yes, can work under pressure? Okay, good point, Rinzing. Mhm. Can anyone tell me that how to like how can you say like you are acting calm and confident? What is that sign that you calm, composed, confident? Anyone? Come on, just anyone can tell me about that.
So, ladies, let's participate. All of you, please answer your questions, which Akanksha ma'am is asking you.
See, because it's very important. How can you just show the sign of being composed, calm, confident? Yeah, don't look here and there. Sit properly, confident. Mhm. Body language, yes. Your non-verbal, your non-verbal communication things are very important. These techniques are very important. For example, you are sitting in an interview and you are like doing like this again and again, or doing like this, patting your hands. You are showing some signs of nervousness. You need to be sitting like comfortably, calmly. You need to show the sign of like you are being calm, confident. Yes, body language, eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most significant part of this. Why? Because if you have that confidence in you, you can maintain eye to eye contact with the interviewer. Yes, very nice. Smile face, confidence, non-verbal communication skills, body posture, eye contact, your voice volume. Yes, very nice. Great. That's great, my ladies. Okay, moving on to the distance maintenance. That's great. Wow, totally focused. So you are all focused. I know that. You're all focused. Everything you're confident. You have like good set of things in your mind that's going on. You're very optimistic. If you're optimistic and you don't fear the results, definitely you are in for that interview. For example, If I don't fear the results, I can perform extremely good, outstandingly. That performance, see, there is a performance measurement going on during the interview. What sets you also apart? You are confident, you dress appropriately, you ask different questions. So, this is what the different manners that can set you in for the interview. Yes, yes, subtle light makeup. Yes. So these were the basic do's that you have to follow. I hope you all have written and jotted down these points for your future reference. Whenever you're going for an interview, just have a look and you're going to definitely be in and get selected for that. Okay, moving on to the next slide that we have is don'ts. Don'ts that you don't have to do. Don'ts means you don't have to do this. It's not acceptable if you follow these kind of things in or during the interview. Don't be late. What do you mean by don't be late? Can anyone tell me? Come on. Don't be late. It's basic. Don't be late. For example, your interview is around 3 p.m. You are actually, yes, punctuality, timely, be punctual 15 minutes early, on time, timely. Yes, you have to reach the venue where your interview is going to be there. So you have to be punctual, on time, don't be late. Because this is the first thing, your punctuality defines you as a person. That, of course, if you're on time for your interview, in fact, you should reach there 15 to 20 minutes early, because you need this appropriate time just to act yourself really calm, composed, and everything that you have to follow. Don't lie. Most of us, just to impress the interviewer, we lie about certain things that, or the traits that we don't have. For example, if I don't love traveling, I should not highlight that point that I love to travel, I love to read books. You can be asked anytime, which book have you read? Where all you've traveled? Which destinations have you explored? Then your lie will be caught, because the interviewers who are going to take your interview, they already have experience and they will catch your this lie single-handedly. In one instance, in one go, you will be caught. And that's where you can just actually ruin your entire interview process. Third is, do not bash your previous employers. For example, you've been shifted from something, or you're shifting your one organization to another. You don't have to say bad things about your previous employers. Why? Why so? Can anyone tell me? Why you have to bash your previous employers in front of those, just to create an impression? No, it's not acceptable. It's not allowed. You can't bash your previous employers in front of your current employer. You're just not praising them, highlighting everything that you don't like about your previous employers or organization is not acceptable at all. You need to actually, if certainly asked about that, you can just be polite and be actually, for this, you don't have to bash. Completely be in progress and be positive. Have optimistic approach towards the previous employers as well. Your satisfaction level defines your significance, whatever you are, for the current employer as well. Don't dominate the conversation. What does dominate means? What does dominate means? That the interviewer is speaking and you are trying to dominate him or her just to prove your point that you are correct. No, I'm correct. That I'm correct. No, it's nothing like that. You don't have to dominate the conversation. Just actually, whatever is being asked to you, you have to answer that precisely. Nothing else is expected from that. That you're going beyond something, you're dominating the conversation. No, it's not at all acceptable. Okay, can we follow this? Yes. Don't let a bad past interview hinder your current one. Hindrance means obstacle, that you just had a bad interview in the past, you did not crack that, and still you're carrying the burden of that failure. No, it's fine. Failure is actually acceptable. It's fine. We all fail. What's the point of keeping on exaggerating the things that we haven't cleared? Oh my God, the last interview didn't went well. What actually, I didn't get select. I just failed. So what? Get up. Come on. Just pull up your socks and buckle up your shoes and go for it. It's fine. You can try again. And obviously, success will be yours, because every new interview is a new opportunity to grow and learn. Past interview or some bad interview is an hindrance to your growth. If you're still taking that burden, it's fine. Everyone faces failure. What makes you distinctive is that it's okay, that you have a new opportunity, because when opportunity strikes the door, grab it rather than living in your past failures. The last point is, don't inquire about other applicants. You don't have to go into that inquiry zone, inquiring again and again about the other applicants. Why? No need of that. You're here for your own purpose, for your own accomplishment, rather than for the other applicants. Focus on yourself. Focus on you getting selected, giving your 100%. So that is what is important. I hope these don'ts are clear to you. Everyone, come on. I can't see this energy that, where is it? Come on, everyone.
Yes,
Come on.
energy,
I can't
energy.
see this.
Yes, it's a sensitive topic. No, all are actually, Kanksha ma'am, very curious and very into the session, so they are listening with whole of their mind and heart, and that is why they are taking time to respond. But with their smiling face and with their nodding head, I can see the expressions that they all are with you. They all are smiling and
Yes,
liking
because
each and
that
everything.
optimistic approach towards this session, guys, is very important. This is actually going to take you somewhere you always wanted to. That positive approach, that smile here is also acceptable. So thank you. Okay, so now let's move on to the next slide. Types of interview. So there are many kinds of an interview that we all face. Is
And
one-on-one,
I
which
think,
is
Akanksha, ma'am, this is something very important. So I would like to request everybody to understand the importance of each and every interview type, which Akanksha, ma'am, is going to describe you, because this is your step towards reaching to your dream job. Because once you clear this kind of interviews, then only you reach to your dream job. So please keep in mind whatever points Akanksha ma'am is going to mention in these type of interviews, you need to understand, because sometimes you don't understand only that what kind of interview we are applying for. Is it a panel interview, one to one, telephonic, online? So yes, Akanksha ma'am, I think they all should be over into the session when you are explaining about these special types of interviews.
okay.
Please
Thank
jot
you
it
so
down.
much. Okay, one-on-one interview. See, it's very important. You are actually having that one-on-one conversation with the interviewer. You are actually in that room where you and the interviewer, you're sitting, and there are set of questions that are being asked to you, and you are actively listening, keeping everything straightforwardly. Whatever is being asked, you answer that precisely, exactly what is expected. So this is one-on-one. I know when we face such interviews, we are like, oh my God, What's gonna happen? Oh my God, everything is there. But please ensure that if you actually are well prepared with everything already, you can do anything in life to crack your interview. Second is panel interview. Oh my God, we have different, interviewers, maybe the HR, maybe some from technical background, or maybe some specialized in particular like marketing, finance. So there can be panel interview. We have more than two set of interviewers who can actually ask you questions one on one. It's like this: one question from this, one question from this, one question from this, one question from this. But it's fine. If you have that ability and confidence in you, you can actually crack that and face every interviewer there and then. Because what they expect, for example, somebody is from technical background, somebody is from HR background, somebody is from marketing, somebody is from finance. So it's fine. What you have to answer is directly the questions that are being asked to you. Be active listener, and one on one you can revert them about the same. Online interview, oh my God, during these times online interviews are actually in process these days and very popular. Can anyone tell me about online interview? Chat box, come on, online interview, this to everyone. Yes, okay. I'm expecting some. You can just type 3 to 4 words, something like that, and we can do. We're good to go. Come on, come on. Online is basically Zoom. Okay. So different online platforms are there where an interviewer can actually have that. Yes, Google Meet. Very nice. Yes, so there are online platforms where your interview can be conducted. So this is online interview, and this is the need of an hour these days. Telephonic interview. Oh my God, one day you were sleeping, you got a call, and you were like, hello. And then the person on the other side has asked you different set of questions. You were answering, and your interview is over. That's telephonic interview. Whatever your voice, your answer thing is being told there and then. So that's the telephonic interview where you are not even, seen. It's your voice, it's your confidence through your tone, your the ability to answer the questions. So it's fine. It's also a good way. But sometimes you're not aware that through telephone, we are being questioned and interviewed. And normally some companies and organizations, they follow such interview. All right. I hope it's clear to everyone. Okay. Interview. I think it's clear to everyone. Everyone. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for your revert. So now, moving on to the next slide, let's ace our interview with this technique, STAR technique. STAR technique, have you heard before? No, I can see the faces. No, ma'am. So now you'll be aware about what STAR technique is. When you are given situations, tasks, what is your set of action or strategical implementation, and then is followed by your result. That is what the STAR technique holds or stands for. If you are given some situation by an interviewer, you have to prepare that task, action, and be ready with the result. For example, somebody told me that, okay, Akanksha, do one thing. You have to bring some strategies to increase the profitability of the organization. So what is my task? I'm given this task as a manager or as the TL, team leader. that I have to bring more profits for the organization? What will be my area of action? What will be my desired action? That will be, maybe I can apply my analytical skills, right? Maybe I can apply my leadership skills where I can assign different tasks to my team as a TL. And that is where your things start immediately with your action. Your action here is going to be very important, because once it is done, you just have to wait for the fruitful results. Be positive about the results that you are awaiting, because your action will be followed by the result, or the response as the result which is expected out of you. If you are assigned to do some particular task, you have to set a particular action for it, to progress, to see what progressive thinking do you have, what can be the thing or the action you can do so as to implement that task. You have to follow that thing very critically, using critical analysis, analytical skills, time management skills, everything that you can put into that task. And the result obviously will be in your favor. All right, everyone. All right, come on. Yes, this is what. Yes. Okay. So now let's move on to your next slide, which I prefer everyone, every single lady to participate through the chat box. Rapid fire round with Akanksha. Okay. So this will be, I'll be asking you few set of questions, and ones who will be instant about it can type in the chat box and give me the answer. All right. Is it a yes from everyone? I can
Yes.
see many of you giving this responses, because for me, this reaction, this is a two-way communication workshop, everyone. For me, your participation is going to be like, oh my God, icing on the cake. Okay. So first question, one word that defines you. Come on. One word that defines you. Come on, come on. Oh, dynamic. Hey, hey, yes. Oh my God. Multitasking. Perfect. Dedicated, confident, optimistic, charismatic. Oh, confident, polite. Oh God, yeah, you guys are superb. My God. Marvelous. Learner. Yeah. Goal oriented. Positive. Oh my God. Clear voice. That's good. So I got
So Kanksha
good
ma'am, they
answers.
are advanced batch ladies. So they are learning English, and we can see their vocabulary also. Well done, ladies. Kudos to you. Very good.
Yay,
Very nice. First question
everyone.
answer was done perfectly fine. Next question, ma'am. We all are excited.
Okay, word that starts with I, ends with W.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question, please?
Word that starts with I, ends with W. Oh God, I got the answer. Radhika, Rajni, interview. Yay. Yes, it's interview. So very nice, ladies. Third question. It's going to be very tricky, but I want to see and test your presence of mind today. Once Tom Cruise jumped from the plane without parachute, but he survived. How? I repeat my question. Once Tom Cruise jumped from the plane without parachute, so how did he survive? Can anyone tell me? This is the presence of mind. Yeah. Confident? That's good, but it's not the answer. I am expecting, like, come on. The plane was not like, yay! Rachna, Samira, yeah! The ladies, well done. Okay, This is going to be the fun question. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. Tell me your city name without telling your city name using the famous food item. And I'll give my answer. Okay, first, I'll do this for you all. La la la. Come on, come on. Oh, biryani rasgulla. Wow. Idli. Yay, orange. Dosa, vada pav.
Okay. Ladies, keep writing.
What song you all have in your mind before going for an interview? Be honest. Before going for an interview, what song can relate to your nervousness or anything that comes into your mind? Come on. This should be fun. Who said? Who said? Yay! Learning with Skill Ninja. Yes. Come on. Very nice. All is well. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. So
Kanksha ma'am, I think
definitely,
anyone can sing also if anyone is interested
yeah,
to
yes,
sing.
yes, yes. Anyone, please raise your hand. We are expecting good bunch to reply and respond. We see, it's fine. We are not actually having some Indian Idol, but yes, you can always sing. And yes, who says? Very nice. Who wants to sing? Anyone? Come on, yeah, come on. I know you love me. Oh my God. Any song that comes to your mind when you're going for an interview, darling. Anything. हम होंगे कामयाब. Yeah. हम होंगे कामयाब. बिल्कुल होंगे. Very nice. Okay. So now let's move further to the second thing, which is very important now, and few questions that I'll be covering. Okay. So, five basic interview questions that actually are commonly asked in an interview. The very first thing is induction. Introduce yourself. The very important thing that you all have to keep in mind while answering this question is that if somebody says, "Okay, Akanksha, can you introduce yourself?" And I'm still repeating, "Sir, my name is Akanksha." It checks your presence of mind. Everyone, the person has already spoken your name aloud. So you can just begin with something else. There is a very common thing that you can go for: seat. I given the chat box, which is seat. What is seat here? Seat here means S is your skills, E is your experience, A is your accomplishments, and T is your type of person you are. Seat. You can define yourself by using this very popular technique, seat. S for skills, S for skills, E for education or experience, A for accomplishments, and T for type of person you are. For example, just to precise this, I will say just one example of my own induction or introduction to you all. I hail from Amritsar, Punjab. I have analytical and time management skills. I am postgraduate in finance from XYZ. I have more than 6 years of experience in education and training. And then I am highly motivated and optimistic person. So basically, this seat you all can use to just introduce yourself, and make sure that while using this, you are actually giving the best answer out of it. So this completes your induction portion. Second question, which can be basically asked to everyone, is what are your strengths?
So let's ask how they are answering.
Yes. So, what are your strengths? Can I expect different answers from everyone? Come on. I'm expecting the response and the revert from everyone. I'm expecting it. Come on. In the chat box, what are your strengths? Highly motivated. That's great. Quick learner. That's great. Leadership. Okay. Optimistic. Positive. Okay. 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 That's nice. Okay. So energetic, disciplined, multitasking, ready to learn new, active, creative. Okay. Multitasking, education. Oh my God. You heard this sound? You heard this sound? So this is particularly yes, no. Your strengths can be defined particularly from the job description. Yes, many companies actually have given a detailed job description. From that, you have to jot down the key points that you can relate to your strengths also. There can be mentioned a proper set of different things and skills that can set you apart also. That can be your strengths also. And obviously, it is already mentioned in the job description. So there are high chances of you all to get selected for that, because it is that thing which drives you, that you are highly committed and you have done the complete detailed investigation and research about a particular job description. All right. So we have third question. What is your weakness? Now I'm expecting everyone again to type in the chat box quickly. Your weaknesses: emotional, no weakness. You're perfect. You don't have any weakness. Okay. Okay. Come on, come on. Emotional, sensitive. Okay. Okay. Honest, nervousness, short tempered, self. English speaking. No, English is now, it's fine. You're learning with Skill Ninja. Definitely you're going to overcome this weakness in no time. Skill Ninja rocks. Okay. Upset. Okay. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, again, that sound. So, see, when you're asked about your weakness, ladies, keep one thing in mind. Your weakness that you're working on, that you are improving, should be emphasized. For example, if you're mentioning that you have a low, like you have low communication skills or poor communication skills, you're not able to interact well. So that can be predefined and that you're working on it. For example, you are doing some move, you're taking some steps to overcome that weakness, shows that you're actually working on your weakness towards making it your strength. Because in that, I'm just the best, I have no weakness, I am perfect. So this can't be the answers which are not acceptable. So obviously, if you have some particular weakness, You have to show that you are working on that and driving it towards your success. It's very important. So I hope it's clear to everyone. All right. So fourth set of question that we all can relate. How did you hear about this particular job? Again, I'm expecting answers. How did you hear about this job? Come on, come on. Everyone, friend. Okay. Newspaper, Facebook, social media sites. Yeah. Job portals. Yes, definitely. Mail. So mail is something when you applied for, you got a reward from that, right? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So some people said that, oh God, this is something very, very interesting. Yes. So if you are being asked that, how did, like somebody referred you for this job, you were given some reference or something like that, you can be honest about it. If your friend gave that reference, it's fine. If there are online job portals through which you applied for, that's perfectly fine. Through social media sites, different references if you got, so it's fine that you were aware about it and you got that knowledge from your friend, your social media sites, or when you just got through the job portals and differently. So this is one the best way to answer this question. Very nice. I got good responses from everyone. I hope that this time, actually, see, when you share these responses and feedbacks, it's always good for everyone and it makes up the level up. And I expect this from everyone. So the last question that I would just ask you, what sets you apart? What sets you apart? It is very important. Why should I hire you for this particular role if two people are from the same background, they have the same set of skills? What makes you distinctive that I should hire you? What is that one particular trait in you which makes you distinctive? Okay, responsible. Okay, madam. My dedication and the honest effort. What else? Behavior. Okay. Commitment. Higher education. Okay. Yes. So basically, if you have that critical analysis and that logical reasoning power within you to make you distinctive and sets you apart. See, everyone is dedicated. If you're applying for that job, obviously you are dedicated, you are committed, you are hardworking. What makes you distinctive can be your smart work also. For example, if you are given some situation, that action can be taken smartly. That action can be taken smartly also. So the thing is, this is what everyone expects from everyone, that every applicant or the candidate who is applying for that particular role should answer in the distinctive manner that is not being answered by the rest of the audience, because you are the leader, you're not the follower. You should make that distinctive move that sets you apart, everyone. It's not you are in the bunch of that thing that you are common. You're not a commoner. You're all special. But what makes you special? Think about it, be distinctive, and rock. All right. So, one thing, the last slide that I would like to show, I hope that this thing is definitely actually helping you all, and we all can do this. So the last slide for that is, yay! say our ladies after the workshop? This is the thing, or this is the sign that I'm expecting from everyone, whether it's your smile, whether it's your positive attitude, or your revert, or anything that I'm expecting from every lady that might have helped you. Yes, strong. Yes. Yeah. I can see many of you smiling, actually giving different reactions, responses. I'm loving it. So, this is what it was all about, the interview preparation workshop. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, we would like to announce one thing that everyone should know. Oh my God, show me your nails. Oh my God, this is not part of an interview, right? Love you, madam. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Hip
Hip
hip,
hip
hooray!
hooray!
Hip
Hip
hip,
hip
hooray!
hooray! Yeah.
I can be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly